Welcome to Uncle's Channel. Thanks for watching today. Now today we're going to be talking about some Zelda rumors that are out there. So we are venturing into some speculation here. However, these rumors are based on a leak that's come out pretty recently. And the leak has a fairly reputable source, which we'll go over a little bit later in the video. But let's talk about exactly what the leak is saying. Now, the leak is saying that there are basically 4 potential Zelda games that will be coming out within the next couple of years. And all of them are remasters or remakes of the original games. So let's talk about the remasters first. Now the leak comes from Marco Maro, and he states the following on his Twitter page. As I said before, even if Nintendo said no more Zelda for the anniversary, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are done for a while, so they will be coming sooner than later. Don't know anything about Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask HD, but something about the N64 version that maybe we will know later this year. So that's the first part of the rumor regarding the remaster for Twilight Princess as well as Wind Waker. And both of these games were remastered for the Wii U not that many years back. And of course Nintendo's been doing all kinds of ports from the Wii U over to the Switch because of the poor sales on the Wii U. So it almost makes sense for them to port these over and of course get the sales numbers there. And also it'd just be easy because the games they're pretty much done when it comes to it. Because I mean, the ports for HD on the Wii U, why not just move them on over? The only holdback I can see for Nintendo not wanting to is just simply because maybe they want to hold off, make the Wii U version a little bit more special, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. But according to Marco Maro, these games are done already, and they're just sort of waiting for the right time to release them. I know Nintendo said no more Zelda for the anniversary, but Nintendo, they have a history of telling us things that aren't really true at the moment, and then they sort of release it later. So I would say this is possible for the Zelda 35th anniversary, but if not, maybe we're looking at maybe 2022 for the release date of these remasters. Now on to the leak that probably has me most excited about all of this, and this is of course for the remake of Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Alright, so Marco Maro said the following about this in his Twitter post here. He said, "As I stated a year ago, there is a remake for Oracle of Ages / Seasons in the works, 2022 to 2023. There were plans to include a third game that was planned originally for the Game Boy Color. What it's clear, at least since the start, it'll be separate releases." So of course this rumor is actually, to me, far more exciting than the other rumor, because this is actually a complete remake of the original Game Boy Color games. So what would the remake look like? Well, it's pretty natural to assume that it's going to look like the remake for Link's Awakening, because these games had the exact same style of Link's Awakening on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, so why wouldn't the remakes of the Switch version have the same aesthetic as the Switch remake of Link's Awakening? And so we already know Link's Awakening is done. It came out a couple years ago. Fantastic game, by the way. But we know that that game engine is completely done because they made Link's Awakening on it. So why not just simply use that same game engine to go ahead and remake the Game Boy Color versions of Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons? It'd be so easy for Nintendo to do that. I know the leak also mentions a third game, and of course there was a third game originally intended for the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons to make it a trilogy out of it. And of course Capcom and Nintendo decided to just simply go with 2 games instead of 3. I don't know exactly the whole reason behind that. That might be a topic for another video. But of course, we only got the 2 officially released. So perhaps when it's remade for the Switch, we'll get all 3 separate games. So these are the leaks that are put forth by Marco Maro. But we got to ask the question, who is Marco Maro? And are they a reputable source? Is this somebody that we can trust? Or is this something that somebody just sort of threw out there and see what sticks on the wall? So I did do a little bit of research about Marco Maro, and truth be told, their record is a little bit spotty when it comes to that. They've been around for a few years at this point, and some things they've predicted pretty much dead on, and some things they've missed the mark on. And the things that they've missed the mark on, they just simply keep saying, hey, keep waiting, and it's going to come out. And obviously, that could possibly still be true, but some of the things Marco Maro has predicted correctly. They did the Pokemon Snap, they predicted that correctly. The new 2D Metroid that's going to be coming out, they predicted that correctly. So there is some relevancy to what Marco Maro's predictions are. Are these exact predictions going to come true? I mean, we'll have to wait and see, but at least for Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, and possibly that third game within that, Marco Maro's been predicting this for well over a year, has not faltered or not backed off that prediction at all, so that adds some credibility to it. The remaster prediction on that one as well, I mean, he put it forth and he's actually said these games are completely done, so it's not just simply, throwing it out there. He's saying these games are completely finished. So I honestly think Marco Maro might be onto something on this. I mean, maybe it's just wishful thinking, but I would love to see all 4 or 5 of these Zelda games come out. Obviously, I'm most excited for Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons / third game, and being a full remake in that Link's Awakening style. Would love to see that, but I mean, I'm not going to give up the chance to play Wind Waker again and Twilight Princess as well, of course, as the HD portable on the Switch. And so, overall, I'm pretty excited for these rumors, but let me know in the comments down below. You think these rumors are true? You think they're just simply, you know, thrown against the wall, see what sticks? Let me know in the comments down below. And if this is your first time on the channel, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, go out there, find a great game to play, and just simply have a great rest of the day.